Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mike, that's Nikki. We're thrilled that you took a couple minutes out of your day to join us. Everybody here knows that Thursday is really the key day when knowledge is dropped at Dreamforce. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday is the warm-up, but Thursday is really where the action happens, and we appreciate you taking the time to be with us all today, so thank you. I'm thrilled to be joined by Nikki, who is a business analyst, and we work for a professional services firm delivering Salesforce solutions in the ecosystem. And we firmly believe that one thing that differentiates us, that sets us apart, that drives success, and that drives success for both our firm and our clients is the business analyst. And so we want to spend just a couple minutes today talking about what the role is, the value it brings, and how, if you're interested, you can follow in this career path and become one as well. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Nikki.
Yeah. Hi, you guys. So also remember to provide feedback. You can win, but also I can win, they said, if enough of you provide feedback. And I'm a win. I love to win. Also, you've seen this statement a million times. Don't worry, we're not going to be showing you guys any product, so you can make any decision about business analysts you want based off of this session. So, when building software, everybody has a role, and typically that's broken into two different groups of people. We have our business stakeholders, and we have our technical resources. But what happens when those two groups of people aren't talking the same language? Spoiler alert, you need a bridge, and that bridge is a business analyst. I want to tell you guys a story. When I first started as a business analyst, I was a system agnostic business analyst until the program I was working on decided that we would be replatforming to a little product called Salesforce. Maybe you've heard of it. At the time, I had heard of it, but had never worked with it. I had worked for a healthcare technology company. What were we going to do with the CRM? Unfortunately, because of our business team's lack of knowledge, some miscommunication about requirements, and misunderstandings about what was custom code versus configuration, every new code push really created problems for us. We were on a really bad trajectory. What happened? My curiosity took over, and I started learning Salesforce through Trailhead. I'd done configuration on other platforms, but Salesforce opened the doors for me for those skills to really excel. I knew the requirements because I had spent the last few months gathering them. And I'd been trying to communicate them to our technical teams, but I was using language that was inconsistent with Salesforce and out of sync. Once I was able to reconcile those questions that the developers were asking and the answers our business team were giving, the disconnection became clear. With my industry knowledge and my program knowledge, I was able to analyze the best future approach for our product, and I was able to devote more time to learning Health Cloud at the time. It was a newly released data model back then, and it was really perfect for our use case. I ended up taking on a larger role, building out a POC, using configuration to kind of click my way into catching up to a year's worth of development in a couple of months off the side of my desk. I was able to do that by having sessions with my business partners, so I would literally pull up Salesforce and make changes to the configuration while speaking with them. I was able to turn flows into clickable business processes, and we were able to accelerate development. The project turned around once we had the right mix of skills that a certified business analyst will have, and I was able to continue to educate myself and the business team to ask the right questions, make the right decisions, and give the right answers. They were able to start speaking about Salesforce in an intelligent and meaningful way, and our project ended up turning around. At that point, I knew it wasn't going to be my last Salesforce project.
I get the pleasure of running a professional services firm in the Salesforce ecosystem every day. And as we think about what the value of the business analyst brings, I really look at it twofold. One, for our organization, what value does it bring to us? Well, one, I get experts who understand not just Salesforce and Salesforce technology, but the industry they're working in as well. It brings clarity to our developers, our engineers, our product owners, our project managers. they're able to evaluate what our customers want to do and balance the needs of what Salesforce is able to do with sometimes the crazy ideas that our customers have. And how do we find that right middle ground? How do we find that bridge that Nikki talked about a couple slides back? And nobody manages the risks in a project like our business analysts. They understand where we may be pushing the boundaries of technology or where we may be pushing the boundaries of what our customers want to do and are able to represent that back to our organization. But maybe more importantly, the role of the business analyst really helps with our customers and building credibility. I'm able to bring Nikki into an engagement, onto a client that we're fighting for, that we might be in defense against, that it's a prospect, and by bringing in somebody who's got fluency in the vertical that they're working in, and can translate that into the Salesforce ecosystem, is a major credential booster for us, right? We're able to bring insights about what others in the ecosystem are doing, what some of their peers in the industry may be doing, and bring that knowledge into our customers while being respectful of confidentiality. And it builds confidence in our ability to deliver those solutions. We can speak to past experiences, not just in what we built, but what value we delivered into that particular vertical. And that's really what the business analyst is able to do. Clients sometimes ask us, do we need another person on this project? Do we need another role? You know, for a professional services firm, every billable hour and every role matters. But it's a role that instantly credentializes itself. Right? It's a role that our customers are able to recognize and understand and usually want to retain and hold on to. So it's an incredibly powerful role, position, asset that we have for our firm and for delivering to our customers.
Yeah, so how is a business analyst in the Salesforce ecosystem different than that system agnostic traditional business analyst? We both elicit requirements, map business processes, write user stories, validate solutions, facilitate user acceptance testing. What don't we do, honestly? Which all help ensure that the end product is the best solution for the user. So that wasn't my last Salesforce project, obviously. But since then, I've gone on to work on many Salesforce projects. The difference is, one of the differences is our platform knowledge. We can truly win a game and dominate at name that Salesforce object. We know the platform. We understand our own industries, but we seek to understand other industries. We want to see the solutions that other people are creating and using, and how can we apply that to solve our same problems. That way we aren't reinventing the wheel. Our curiosity is never satisfied. We're always asking why, how, what are you doing? Why would you do it that way? Interesting. Because our curiosity is never satisfied, we have more than just our business analyst certifications. We're often admins, advanced admins, app builders, maybe a dev one if somebody got especially technically curious. We deeply understand Salesforce configuration. So we kind of look like other roles, but we aren't. We're not product owners, we're not developers, we're not product managers, even though we do some of the same things. We both gather requirements. Product owners and business analysts both gather requirements, and we're main contacts for business stakeholders and development needs. We answer questions, and we ensure that we keep things on track. Our focuses, POs and BAs focuses are a little bit different. Business analysts focus on the how, where POs focus on the what and the why. Our authority is also a little bit different. I might seem like I'm authority on the project, but I really just support the decision making. POs are the ones who make the decisions about the products. And our metrics of success are a little bit different too. POs measure success by product value and market impact and alignment, where BAs, we look at the accuracy of the requirements and how the product meets those. We also look at the efficiency of processes and the alignment with stakeholder needs. Developers are also problem solvers, just like business analysts, which is why we sometimes look similar. We both collaborate with stakeholders and our business teams, and with each other, and we both have some technical expertise. Whereas developers have a deep technical understanding, business analysts probably know enough to get themselves in trouble, but probably not enough to get ourselves out of it. Project managers, Project managers also do stakeholder management, just like business analysts, but our scopes of our roles are different. Business analysts typically focus on the discovery and the build phases, where project managers may manage the whole product, or the whole project start to finish. So at this point, you might be thinking to yourself, hey, love to be a business analyst, or I need a business analyst. Great. There are many paths to this, but these are some of the skills that I think you need. So you need your platform knowledge. If you don't have it, that's okay. Coming to events like this is a perfect way to start to get it. Trailhead, other in-person events, honestly, even talking to people just randomly. I met somebody at a farmer's market a couple of weeks ago, and she was telling me about her implementation with Salesforce, and I learned about some new features that I hadn't heard of quite yet. Business process analysis, as your platform knowledge increases, you can start to spot those inefficiencies much easier. So platform knowledge is the way to continue that. Communication. Can't we all work on communication a little bit better? You can just utilize, or to get your communication skills up, you can work on things like LinkedIn Learning or other online platforms, or honestly just ask for feedback, right? Problem solving, I personally play Sudoku to get better at problem solving, so if you need an app recommendation, I have one for you. Otherwise, I think just continuing to figure out your soft skills and how you can increase those, then your problem solving will come with it, because as you work collaboratively with other people, you'll see other perspectives and know how to solve problems in a way that maybe initially you didn't. And then industry knowledge. If you don't have a specific industry yet, that's okay too. You can just read articles, look up how problems are solved in the industry, or what are the biggest problems in the industry that you're interested in. Okay, so to recap, gaps in communication affect projects. Certified business analysts accelerate development and bridge gaps between teams. Do you need a business analyst? According to Mike, you absolutely do and should have one. And we are more than just a PO, a BA, or a PO, a project manager, or a developer.
Look, I see a lot of people who are taking pictures, and especially on some of the slides around career pathing and what this might mean for you. Salesforce has launched a BA platform to become a certified business analyst in the ecosystem. And I think we can't stress that enough. It brings the credentials that you're going to want and need into the role. Nikki said, if you don't have industry expertise, that's okay. If you do, and you're looking for a home to be able to take those skills and translate them into becoming a professional in the Salesforce environment, it's a great way and a great path to be able to bring the industry skills you have and the technical expertise that you're able to gain into a very productive role. And so we have found at our firm, at Code Science, a lot of value for the role. Our clients have found a lot of value having those certified individuals on our project, and we can't speak enough to the value that they bring to engagements.
Yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit about, or give some more resources for if you want to become a certified business analyst. These are some of the things that I used. I used Trailhead, the BA Trail Mix, I used Focus on Force, and then I also used Quizlet to actually pass my business analyst certification. So if you haven't heard of any of these, feel free to check them out. And we just wanted to say thank you for coming to our session.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We would love to get your opinion on this content, so please leave us some feedback on the comments section below. If you did like this content, give that like button a tap, and of course, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the Salesforce Admin's YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about being a Salesforce admin in general, head on over to admin.salesforce.com. Thanks again.